All right, no, I thought it would be interesting if we took a moment and just put together a quick video on the top 10 online scams. I know we have our normal threat briefing newscast that we do from time to time, and people, people enjoy that. We do share all of the links from all of our stories, and we'll include this one too. But you can go on our website. You can subscribe to the Threat Intelligence email, which has all the stories and the top news. Or, of course, check us out in our regular newscast that we put together, which is a lot longer. But we want to talk about the top 10 online scams out there. We are from Security Metrics. We do try to help small to medium-sized businesses and enterprise businesses really try to manage that threat landscape. It's changing so quick. Take a real intelligent approach to cybersecurity. Get you and your business and your customers that peace of mind. And, of course, see some of the threats you might have been missing and even hold yourself to a higher standard.
And never have a false sense of security.
Yeah, here we go, man. Let's talk about it. The top 10 online scams and how to avoid them. Now, we put together this list not in any order. Like, this is not the number 1 and this is not the number 10. These are just 10 scams that are going on right now that you've got to be watching out for. And some of these scams are going to blow your mind here. One of the top scams that's happening right now is when the seller or the buyer tries to take the transaction elsewhere. So, Noah, let's pretend for a moment I'll be the buyer, you be the seller, all right?
All right. And I'm selling my laptop, right?
Okay, you're selling your laptop. Yep. So I'm going to send you a message, all right? Here we go. I'm going to open up my text, right? I'm going to send you this message. Hey, thanks for messaging me about the laptop. I do have it available, but listen, I don't really want to use this platform, Facebook Marketplace. Let's use my chat app. I have WeChat. Is that good?
I don't know. I was hoping to do this transaction through Facebook Marketplace.
Okay, well that's fine and everything like that, but it's it's not as secure. So let's just use my app. All right, go ahead and install it. Message me back when you got it installed. All right. And that's basically what happens. The bad guy wants to remove any signs of a digital paper trail that they could use to prove that they scammed you. So, and for the scammer, it gives them some protection because what do they do, Noah?
They take your money and give you nothing.
But they delete the app. They delete their account and then you have no recourse either. So little to no evidence that the scam even existed. So be wary of that. Never, ever use Green Dot as your money payment either, all right? Another story that comes up from time to time, Noah, another type of online scam, fake listings. Tell me you've heard of this stuff, man.
Oh, I have. The housing market, the car market are so hot right now.
Yeah.
And these scams are in full swing.
Yeah. So, no, one of the ones that comes up from time to time is the buyer will say, I want to buy your car, but I need you to get a Carfax report. But I don't want the Carfax report from Carfax.com or whatever. I want you to use my reporting service. Okay.
Yeah, and it's some weird, obscure reporting service you've never heard of.
Right.
Probably.
In fact, I'm going to send you the Google link. All you have to do is just put your credit card information in there. It's $35 to get my Carfax report, which is going to be way better than anything else. Is that cool?
And then you'll buy it, right?
Right. And then I'll buy it. So, but I want you to buy it. I want you to pay for the Carfax report. So that is the scam. And it's happening all the time, folks, where they're getting a fake Carfax report service. And you just got to be aware of that stuff. The other thing, Noah, that's happening with the fake listings is the scammers posing as a property agent or a landlord. Mm-hmm. They got a fake photo of a property, and for some people trying to find an apartment is really nasty stuff right now. It's really hard to find a property. So they're going to say anything they can to get you to cough up the money.
Yep, there's going to be some golden listing, right in your price range or below your price range. Yep. Every amenity you could want. And unfortunately, the listing just isn't real. Yeah, it's just another scam to get your money.
And they're using very high pressure selling techniques to say, hey, I got other renters that are waiting. If you want to reserve this, you got to send me $50 right now, and that'll reserve this property from everybody else. And oh, by the way, I need all your information to be able to complete the application. So now they're double dipping. They're double dipping, Noah. They're getting your money to reserve the property, which they're not going to give you the property anyway. And now they've got all your information. Be wary of that, folks.
Yeah, I've seen that scam as a reserve the property and as a fake background check.
Yeah.
So beware of both of those.
It's nasty stuff. The NYPD put out an excellent graphic that explains this process where the scammer is asking for advance payment to view the listing. They're asking for you to wire money. They're asking you to complete an application. You've got to do your own research, find out the agent, find out the listing. Are they in the Better Business Bureau or are they not? And never complete an application without actually seeing and visiting the apartment or the premise that you're trying to rent from. So crazy stuff. Another online scam is this insurance scam. And the way this works, Noah, is, again, I buy something from you and I say, listen, I need you to cover the insurance fee. All right. Insurance fee is going to be $50. All right. I know it's a valuable item. I know you want it, but you and I want to be safe and secure on this purchase, right? You want to feel good about this purchase. So do I. Let's have an insurance fee to cover us. Okay. And they take that money and they move on to the next mark. It's that quick.
Right.
Yeah. This shipping insurance scam is really, really popular. Another online scam right now is paying in advance. If the seller asks you to pay for an item in advance that you've not seen in person, walk away. Big stuff there, right? So you're talking about always being on the lookout, being suspicious. If the seller shows you an item on a video phone call, this happens a lot. But for you to not be able to verify it, that it's in your local area, you really have to be careful how you search for things online.
Oh, yeah. In Facebook Marketplace now, it automatically searches shipping and local.
Yeah.
So if you're looking to buy something on Facebook Marketplace, make sure you've adjusted those filters every time you search. The one that it's local.
No, the one that's the worst is OfferUp. If you go on OfferUp and they show you everything that you can buy either locally or online.
I hate that.
And it's so hard to filter on that app. But you got to see the stuff, folks. If you're going to buy stuff, use the local listings. Make sure you have the filters turned on, and try to meet the seller in a well-lit public area. A lot of police departments now have cameras set up in front of their thing where you can meet right in front of the police station, which is a really cool thing to have.
Yep, police station is a great place to meet.
Yeah, and I would say agree on the method of payment beforehand. I never carry cash. Anytime I buy anything online through these marketplaces, I'm always using either Venmo or I'm using PayPal or I'm using services that I trust, that I know have been vetted, and I'm not carrying that cash with me. Right. Another online scam is car deposits and vehicle purchase protection scams. And if you ever have bought a vehicle like through eBay, they have a program called the Vehicle Purchase Protection Program, which covers transactions up to 100,000. But that only applies to eBay. So if you ever get a seller, no, hey, listen, man, I want you to buy my car. I want to make this transaction happen, but I need a deposit. Okay, I need to know that you really are interested in this car with a small deposit. In fact, I'll make the deposit refundable.
Can I see the car in person or something?
Yeah, but again, I need that deposit though first, because I got a lot of other buyers. All right. Oof. So be wary of that, and also be wary of any scammer that tries to give themselves credibility through some sort of, I got a vehicle purchase protection through Craigslist. All right, no such thing even exists. All right, so be wary of that. Noah, another thing that happens a lot is stolen goods, faulty goods. This is one, Noah, that I see so often. People love buying technology online.
Oh, they do, definitely. And this is a really common thing to see on Facebook Marketplace: e-bikes, laptops, and a good way to test if it's stolen is if they don't have a charger. I'm really into one wheels, and I looked for one for a long time. But there was a couple that came on the marketplace that said, no charger included. And that's kind of a red flag. Like, why would they have it without a charger unless they grabbed it from somebody?
Yeah, well said. And Noah, the other thing that's going on too with stolen iPhones and Android, they can be hardware locked.
Right.
So, and it's not just those things, but Google Nest and Amazon Alexa, if you don't unpair them from your account, then it's still going to show up. And I remember a friend of mine sold their Nest and it was still paired to their account online. So the person that bought it was like, I can't use this thing. It's blocking me. It's not allowing me, even if I do a complete reset of the hardware, and it was still connected back to their account. So, and it's like this, Noah, with smart televisions, laptops, video game systems. never, really, folks, if you can, avoid buying things like technology, anything like that, e-bikes. Those Segways is another one that those mopeds are absolutely hardware locked back to the apps. So be wary of that. Another one, Noah, that got me was folks that buy things brand new sealed in a box, but don't actually open it up until you get home after the transaction's been completed.
Right.
And what the bad guys are doing is they're taking like dirt, for example. They'll put dirt in a box for a video card, okay? And the dirt will feel like it's the same weight as the video card, but then they'll use a heat sealer, seal it all back up. You open it up and you realize, I just got a bag of dirt. Okay, you know how bad that is, man. That's the kind of stuff, folks. You gotta be smarter about. Okay. We also have two more exams here, two more online scams. The gift card scam. Send a code. Tell me, I know you've seen this one, Noah. Sellers that send the SMS code. Have you ever seen that?
Oh yeah, I've seen that a lot.
Yeah. So basically, what the seller does is they want payment in a gift card, and they are going to send you an SMS code and there's no record of the transaction. You got to be aware of these anonymous purchases. And by the way, this is not to be confused with those Google voice codes or where the seller asks you to fill out a form with all your personal information. You get a discount code or a gift card to a well-known retailer. The bottom line is these gift card scams are absolutely a travesty. SMS codes, they're not real, folks. They're not legit. They're not going to happen. This is the other final two that we're going to talk about here is this one, which is the overpayment refund. I've not had any friends ever hit with this one, overpayment refund scam. But what the seller is doing is they are offering to pay for an item before they even see it.
Yep. I've had a friend that was hit by this.
Really?
He's selling an electronic keyboard,
okay,
like for playing piano. And he got a message from somebody interested in buying it. And they said, okay, I'm interested. Can I send you a check? And they sent him a check for like 3 times the amount of the keyboard. And then they said, oh, no, I need that money. Can you please send back
I overpaid
this much of it? I overpaid.
Yeah, how did I make that bad? So what usually you see this too is in emails where you get a receipt for something and you'll be, I never bought this, that kind of phishing scam. But in this example, what we're talking about here is there's a fake screenshot which shows the transaction. He never ever sent the transaction, but has a higher dollar amount on there than what you're asking for, and it shows that he overpaid, and now he's asking you for the refund to get access to your bank account. So,
sometimes the check will even go through, and then it'll bounce after a couple days.
Yeah. The final scam we got to talk about right now is the plain old fake goods. So again, we're talking about here, fake goods are so hard to spot, not only in person, but online as well. And spotting these fakes, it's so difficult. And now with 3D printers and the ability to just make random items, you can, and labels for clothes and fake fragrances and stuff like that, you can get taken real quick. So the items that you need to be watching out for in terms of fake goods is clothing brands, fake clothing tags, fragrances, jewelry, watches, makeup, fake headphones, those Beat headphones, very easily to make fakes for over in China, AirPods, video game cards, burned DVDs, Blu-rays. Oh, I thought I was buying this Blu-ray, and you get it home and it's a burned Blu-ray. It's not even legit. So you got to be real careful. If you can, again, try to do the transaction in person and not online. So, folks, that covers the top online scams. I hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something here. As always, you can subscribe to our weekly cybersecurity newscast. You can hit the bell icon and get updates when we upload a new episode. We also provide links to all the stories that we cover in our news, and you can subscribe to our weekly threat intelligence email. We are Security Metrics. Again, we're trying to help you navigate that changing threat landscape, give you a little intelligent approach to cybersecurity, give you that peace of mind, see some of the threats you've been missing, and as always,
never have a false sense of security.